American support!
Nice job, guys.
Here we go.
Alright, so I'm going to have a couple people speak over here because the reason why we're here today, because these propagandists here, these assholes, they are complicit in war. They are complicit for pushing the imperialist state. They are complicit to make sure that you don't know the truth. And what did Julian Assange do? He exposed the empire for what it is. So right now I'm going to bring up somebody who knows about the empire very well. She's one of my favorite activists out here from the anti-war movement. Rachel Bruhnke's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll hold it for you. Okay, you go this way.
Ooh, that was righteous. That was righteous, marching through the streets. Woo. Did we ask permission?
No!
Do we need to ask permission? No! You need to ask permission to make war. We're making peace. No justice, no peace. People passing us, of course, today look at us and we're apparently the ones raising hell. Well, hell is Iraq and 1 million Iraqis dead based on lies. Hell is the hell that Julian Assange has been suffering for years of the torture that he's undergoing in prison and the lockdown that he was in Ecuador. If we had justice in Ecuador, if we had a fair foreign policy and not a war-making foreign policy, the change in temperament in Ecuador never would have been such that he would have been kicked out of the embassy in the first place. My name is Rachel Bruhnke. I'm not here organizing with any particular group except for LA Harbor Peace Week. We're from the LA Harbor, and every year it's militarized for Fleet Week. This entire city of Los Angeles is under military rule. Everywhere from the LA waterfront to El Segundo is full of the military-industrial complex. And that is the big lie, that somehow all these people driving around here, we're living in peace. Somehow when you go shopping and you go to school, you're living in peace, and you're not. We don't need to have a school shooting in order to understand that we're living in a war economy. And so there's so many lies. I'm just going to say a couple of things about U.S. lies in general. We have so many lies that make this country totally dysfunctional. And a man like Julian Assange was trying to expose war crimes, lies when it comes to war. And a lot of people, we were there yesterday at the media event, they're out here in the streets wondering, how do we make these connections with all the worries that Americans have today? Housing, healthcare, their lungs, their children, sustainability. How are we going to make it into your young person? How are you going to make it into the future? We are based on a web of lies, and so Julian Assange is one man, one whistleblower trying to expose war crimes and war lies. We need to make this a lot. We're lying throughout our system. We're lying about what causes people to sleep on the streets. We're lying about what makes people drop out of high school. We're lying about our air quality in LA and the fact that everyone's driving around here in fossil fuel cars going left and right, shopping everywhere. We're lying about why we're here on planet Earth, and what we're saying is we have to stop the lies. Americans are justifiably, finally maybe freaked out enough to hear some truth, and so I applaud all of you for being out here and applauding the truth. Alma, my darling daughter, I always say to you, do I lie to you, baby? Do I lie to you? No. She's like, no. I tell you the truth. She can handle the truth. I've been telling her the truth since she was a little kid. Do not treat the American people like babies. Tell us the truth. Let us talk together. Like Fiorello was saying earlier, we have to be discussing these issues together. We have to be telling each other our truth. And don't let us, shut us down. Fuck.
Censorship.
What?
Censorship.
Fuck lies, too.
Right.
Do not lie to our kids. Do not lie to each other. I'm a high school teacher also, and I'll tell you, it's wonderful, but throughout the halls of American high schools, woo, watch it, because a lot of the reason adults come out not knowing anything is they were taught wrong in high school. They were taught to not know anything by teachers that through the generations. So it's generational lying that we are against. And so thank you to the organizers. I forgot to say this yesterday, Austin, I'll say it again. Austin and I met each other. I was running for assembly a few years ago. We were in Orange County. And I got up, and whatever the issue we were supposed to be talking about, I started talking about Ronald Reagan and the wars against Central America and what brought all these kids to the border from Central America, fleeing the trauma. And he said to me, no one talks about Ronald Reagan and war anymore. I'm like, let's get started. So, there's a lie about what's happening at the border. We have to go back. Americans have this psychosis that we are unable to kind of talk about history. I think that time is over. We need to start digging deep. And all you youth here today, can you handle the truth? Yes. Can you handle the truth? Yes. Are you ready to take over with truth? Yes. We're very proud of you. We love you, especially you young people. You're our hope. Thank you very much.